Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great, or welcome to the channel, by the way, if you're new. And in this video, we will be talking about Rndr, which I wanted to do an update on. I wanted to cover it because today a price alert went off. Rndr is quite bullish. It's trying to, like, after ranging mostly in this level between 2.15 and 2.5, right now it looks like some sort of potential continuation could be going on, right? So what tends, or what could happen sometimes with cryptos is that there's an impulse wave, right? So right here, Rndr was very bullish. Then it ranges for a little bit right here. And then after breaking out of that range, it can get some sort of a continuation, which for Rndr could be huge. I mean, Rndr right now, I think this bullish momentum doesn't have that much to do with the news around Rndr. I know what's going on with Rndr. I know about the proposals. I do. And I think Rndr is a great project. And I think the developments that they are making are great as well. But this really just seems like normal market behavior, all right? I don't necessarily see this as a huge rally because of the news, which is actually bullish, because that means that there's still room to grow even more because of the news. So what we're seeing right now with Rndr, and I have to look at some numbers real quick together with you. What you see is that the open interest has been growing for over the course of the last 24 hours. That's great. That's bullish. And then apart from that, the $2.5 level, I'm not sure which level necessarily has to break, because if you historically look at this level, it's not necessarily 2.5, even though that's a major psychological level. You could also see it as that this level right here at 2.55 needs to break. Kind of depending, like historically 2.55 is actually the stronger level, 2.55, 2.65. So that I'm still a little bit doubtful about, because I would say, or at least I thought, that if Rndr broke above $2.5 because of the psychological strength of that level, it was already enough. And that bullish breakout, breaking out of the range, you can also see the range has been around 2.5, right? The range highs. So if it breaks above 2.5, I would say, in combination with that open interest gain, that's enough, and that then we can at least assume that Rndr will continue its bullish momentum up to this level right here at 2.75 and 2.9. And then that's my first price target, and from there we'll see again. I mean, frankly, like, Rndr historically is quite correlated with Injective, and Injective rallied way higher than Rndr. So Rndr could potentially do something like that a little bit later. But for now, I am going to be conservative, all right? I am going to say that I need to see 2.55 break before assuming that this will happen, which kind of goes against my rules, right? Because I feel like 2.5 really is the stronger level here. But just to be conservative, perhaps in this case it's better to wait for the confirmation. I do expect this bullish breakout to happen, because of the momentum we're seeing right now, because of the state of the market in general. The only way I could see something like this not happening, and that Rndr falls back into this range, so drops back down to 2.15, is if for some reason, and that is realistic, all right? That's the difficult part. It is realistic, I just don't expect it, but it would be if Bitcoin starts falling, which isn't necessarily unrealistic. I actually do expect Bitcoin to fall down, but I mean, I'm not sure. Like, historically, Rndr was not that affected by that. If you know what I'm trying to say. So if for some reason Rndr this time around is affected by that, that could be the only way in which Rndr would just stay in its range. But I think it's more likely that, sure, Rndr might drop back down to 2.35, but I do expect that breakout above 2.55, followed up by a move to 2.75 and potentially 2.9 and potentially higher. Those are my thoughts. That's my analysis. It's a little bit longer than I wanted to, but now you do know, hopefully, everything you need to know. So if you still do have any questions, let me know. There are links down in the description and a pinned comment as well to my own premium and signals group. The premium really is designed to provide a lot of value to you and to make you a better trader. Signals group is profitable. The results are published every single month. So if that sounds interesting, consider joining. But for now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.